The death of his father reminded me of the death of my own father. We talked for a while, and Ronaldo was able to calm down a little bit. He obviously wasn't at peace with what had happened, but he was more relaxed. We shared the same grief, and because we had that between us, we also shared the next moment. I asked him whether he wanted to play or not, and he decided to stay with us. These are the moments that football gives us. It's something wonderful. There are difficult times followed by unforgettable moments, and they generally come from decisions like that.
He
knew that I was going to make it as a footballer. He was a very proud man. He knew better than anyone else what I was capable of. He knew he had a son who was always going to give the best example, who would show what he was worth. And that's what I'm trying to do. When I win awards, I think of him. If he was here now, I know he would be proud. He would be boasting to his friends, as he was always quite proud about me. But I know he's still here in spirit.
Whether it's for Manchester United or Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo has the same ambitions, to win and to be the best. Even those who work alongside him are always amazed at his constant hunger to improve.
He just doesn't stop, no matter how much you demand of him. Sometimes, when we ask them to go a little bit easier, to avoid injuries, for instance, he wants to work even harder. If you set him a hard task, he just wants more. And that's what I like about Ronaldo. That, and also the way he treats people.
Olha o tio, dá sorriso. Dá sorriso, olha o tio.
He's generous and kind, polite, and gets involved in everything he does.
I've had some great players here over the years in my time. I've been here 20 years, and Brian Robson, Roy Keane. But in terms of sheer ability and imagination, Cristiano is without doubt, he's looking the best now. Every day he practices, every day he practices. So it's not an accident that how you see the improvement today as from when he arrived 3 years ago. It's not an accident, it's by his own design, his own desire, and his own determination to be the best.
In 2006, he played in his first World Cup finals. This time, he went into the tournament as Portugal's star player.
He is currently Portugal's most charismatic player, without taking anything away from the other players. With him, it all happens naturally. It just happens.
Logicamente que isso é uma coisa natural também que acaba por acontecer.
Before games, this is how Ronaldo discusses strategies and relieves tension. As ever, the ball is never far away.
A bola para ele está sempre em movimento.
Whenever Ronaldo plays, the ball is always in motion. One of these days we'll have to glue the ball down. He always brings something new to the game. He's happy to be working at his own game, learning new feints and trying to teach us, so we can attempt to do what he does, which is never easy. Most of us trip over our own feet trying to do those things.
Cristiano Ronaldo is no stranger to controversy, though. In Portugal's quarter-final clash against England, Ronaldo's Manchester United teammate Wayne Rooney trod on Ricardo Carvalho and was sent off. But it was Ronaldo's reaction that made the headlines in the British press, which held him responsible for England's subsequent defeat.
If it happened now, I'd do the same thing all over again. I'm representing my country, my nation, my colours. I think what I did was perfectly normal. Lots of people wanted me to be the scapegoat for something. Because maybe they expected more from England, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But I do exactly the same thing now, because it was a normal thing to do. I remember after the game, Rooney came to me and said, "Keep it up. You guys have an excellent team. Just keep going. You're doing well." I've always been really good friends with him. He sent me messages after the game, so I've never had any kind of problem with him.
He's been getting booed this season for various reasons, but you know, it's he's come out, he's shown everyone how good a player he is, and I think not only that, the English fans only boo good players, so I think that's a sign of respect, and you know, I think every English fan is happy that he's playing in the English league.
Everyone in this industry likes to incite trouble or controversy. I think that's what happened. But my relationship with Wayne is very good.
With a witch hunt in full cry back in England, Ronaldo had naturally mixed feelings about going back. Jorge Mendes and Sir Alex Ferguson persuaded him otherwise.
Everything that's happened so far since the start of the season tells us a little more about who Cristiano is. He's a player with so much character, who's managed to overcome all that adversity.
After the incident, I spoke to Wayne Rooney and I kept texting Cristiano, but I kept texting his old telephone number, so he never got all my texts. So he thought maybe I wasn't showing interest in Cristiano. And it was only when I spoke to David Gill, our chief executive, to get in touch with his agent to tell him to phone because he hadn't returned my calls. I then realised that we'd been texting the wrong number. So I got his new number and I texted him again, and we arranged to go out to see him in Valdelobel with David Gill and I flew out in a private plane. And there were certain fears for Cristiano in terms of what was the reaction back home in England from the press, from visiting fans, from away fans. And I explained to him, look, that we are used to this, we know how to handle this type of situation, because we had a similar thing with David Beckham in '98 after the World Cup when he was red card. And they were burning effigies of David Beckham outside pubs and bars all over London. And our first game was in London, you know, in West Ham. And what I said to Cristiano is, English people that seem to talk more than they actually do anything, I think they'll boo you. I think that there'll be some strong reaction in terms of noise from the crowd, but they won't do anything physically, they won't harm me physically. And he was a bit worried about that. We also, very importantly, we got him a new house in the country. It's very private and all his family are there, which is very, very important, to be happy in your house, which he is now. And then the first game away from home was at Charlton. And of course all the crowd booed. But just before half time, he got a ball, he beat a man and hit the bar with a fantastic shot, and everyone shut up. They shut up because they're terrified. They're afraid he's going to kill them. You understand? Yeah. So I said to him after the game, you've got the answer yourself. You can quieten him with your ability. And he'll never be afraid to show his ability, because he's got great courage.